Hello everybody and welcome to Hey Kids Let's Draw. Today we're going to be doing a picture of Link, the old school classic 8-bit version from like the 1980s. So first let's just get right into it. You know, we have our paper back here to absorb any mark or bleed, and then we have I've taped a grid sheet of paper on top, and then on top of that we're going to put our color paper, our marker paper. I'm going to tape that down, and as you can tell, we can still see the grid squares beneath our paper to give us a guide. Now Link from Nintendo's Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda, is what we're going to be doing today, and we're going to start with a kind of a light green color. So we'll try to start right here in the center, and we're going to count 6 squares. So let's start right here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be the top of Link's hat, okay? And we will trace those. And like we usually do, we just trace out the squares first, and then we color and fill them in last. So right below that, we're going to do a square. A square, and we're going to connect those, that entire line. Oops. We're going to do a square here, and over here we'll do another square. And now we're going to get a brown or light, kind of a dark brown kind of color, and we're going to do this entire row in brown. There we go. And then the row beneath it, from there to there, in brown. Sometimes I have to push down on my paper so I can still see the squares. You can probably hear Ava screaming in the background. Okay. And then we'll count from this square 2 more. 1, 2, 1, 2. These are going to be brown as well. So we're going to do 2 squares. Squares. 2 squares, 2 squares. Okay, that's kind of his face, and then this entire row beneath it, from there clear over to here, is going to be the same kind of golden yellow color. So and then from this square up, 2, 1, 2, and from this square, 1, 2. And then from this square, come over, count up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Here we go. Alrighty, and then we're going to count over 3. 1, 2, 3, and do 2 more squares. Count over 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do 2 more squares here. Alright, I know it looks kind of weird. It looks like a geometric kind of square, but little by little we're creating Link's face here, and we're going to go down off the edge of this square, down, and connect these 2. Okay. I'm going to put that marker away. I'm going to grab the brown again, And this area is going to be brown right in here. And you know what, maybe we'll color this in just to let us see what's going on a little better. Right, brown. This square right here is going to be brown. This is going to be like Link's eye. Okay. That'll just kind of let us see what's going on. Now let's get our green again. And off the side of the face, this one and this one are going to be green. This one and this one are going to be green. So I remember playing this video game when I was little. Like I said, I didn't play a lot of video games, but I played The Legend of Zelda. And it was fun, challenging, and tough for me. I remember that. All right, so come down here. 1, 2, green. Kids nowadays are probably like, that was nothing compared to what they play. Okay. And then off this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares over. Okay. Color those in green. Alrighty. Oops. Okay. So off of this, so count over 1, 2, so 1, 2, those are going to be green as well. And coloring these squares is just basically following a pattern. It's really easy, as long as you just follow the pattern, really. So let's get our brown again. Brown marker, and we're going to start kind of filling in these other squares that are brown. So we'll go over here and start to do the shield, and we're going to do 5 squares from here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See that? Okay. And then we're going to do 1, 2. We're going to count down 5 on the side of the shield over here. So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do 6 across from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to just connect the edge. Bring it down. Bring it over. And this is kind of like a cross. There's going to be a cross symbol. Okay, so we're continuing to do this shield right here. This is going to be brown. And I'm going to leave this cross shape in the center. Actually, maybe we'll just do the cross shape in the yellow color just so you can see it. Color these 3 squares in right here. Color this 1 square. Okay, that's the front of the cross. And we'll continue to do, actually keep your yellow golden color here. And we're gonna go, there's gonna be 5 squares. So starting at the bottom of the shield, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. These are gonna be yellow. Okay. And then we're going to do 4 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the side of the shield. Okay. We're going to get our brown again. We're doing a lot of switching around here, but this is the way I prefer it. Just so we stay in order. So 1, 2, 1, 2. See how that works. Color those in. Cool. Alrighty. Actually, keep your brown here. We're gonna. This is gonna be a brown right here. This little open square. We'll fill it in just so no one gets confused. And then count 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1. So I'm going to trace those, leaving a square open. This square right here is going to be green, so we don't want to color that brown. And then we're going to count over 4 from this dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. You know, I've seen other videos do these old school 8-bit Nintendo characters, and they just kind of start drawing, and it looks good. They just start drawing on the paper using straight lines, but using the grid paper underneath really helps and really makes your characters accurate and look really kind of old school. It's kind of fun. All right, let's get our green. And this little square that we left is going to be green. And we're going to do starting right here, we're going to do 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then below it, come down from the second square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over to the edge. Okay, we'll color those in a minute. Get your brown again. And below this green, we're going to do 3 squares. 1, 2, 3, and that's Link's foot. As he's stepping, this is going to be his back foot. Draw that in. Color that in, I mean. Okay. And we're going to do the yellow, golden color again. We're going to kind of fill this area in and start to do the sword. So on the side of this green right here, we're going to do a yellow, and we're going to go up 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're going to do this yellow and this yellow. Okay. So continuing with the yellow, we're going to color these. So 1, 2, yellow. It's not really a yellow, it's kind of a golden color, but and then this square that jumps up. Okay. Now let's do the sword. Link's sword is going to fill in these areas over here in brown, so get your brown. And we're going to go straight down this line of squares. It's going to be brown. This is going to be the sword handle over here. This is going to be another sword handle. And this is brown over here. Okay, so let's color those in. I think we've basically got the outline of Link here, so we can start coloring. Let's see, check it out. You can see the basic color outline of Link just following the squares on the grid. So we're going to color this and fast forward. And thanks for joining us on Hey Kids, Let's Draw.